Hello guys, my name is Kiki and it's time to make crafting fun. Let's make a cute floral arrangement out of those vitamin bottles and some copper paint and this old crate that it's broken. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fix that crate by adding a little bit of hot glue. You will find where I made this crate in the cards above. Now that we fixed it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint those borders in black. And I'm using just acrylic paint and a sponge brush. And we're gonna paint it really nicely just like this. So we can use this crate to put those vitamin bottles that we painted in copper. Let's paint it really nicely, let it dry, and while that's drying, here we have those bottles and I'm gonna add some twine in the top just by wrapping it around a little bit of hot glue. Wrap it around really nicely, just like this, all around the top of my bottle. And don't worry about that texture that you see in the bottle because we're not gonna see that when it's in the crate. So we continue just wrapping it around really nicely. And then we add a little bit of hot glue over there to secure it. And that's it. We're gonna repeat that to the other bottle. And after we have both of them, they look like this and we're gonna put them right there like that. Then we're gonna do the other one and put it over there too. And here we have them. They are looking so cute. And now I'm taking some boxwood from Walmart. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those picks apart and I'm gonna add them to the bottles to make a beautiful arrangement, a boxwood arrangement. And I think this looks beautiful. Let me show you a little bit better. And here we have them. This is how they turned out. I'm so in love with them. As you can see, you can't see the texture on the bottles, but they look beautiful. And this is part of the useful DIY challenge hosted by my beautiful friend Mom from MomDas Life Handmade and also my beautiful friend Shushana from Regal Designs by Shushana. And in the description box down below, you're going to find the links to both of their channels and also for the playlist so you can go and check them out and also check out the playlist. I know you're going to find lots of beautiful things over there. Now let's use this old spoon and fork and paint it in copper, but while they are drying, we're going to take these two palettes like this. Let me just flip it over. And then we're going to use those popsicle sticks and we're going to stick those popsicle sticks over here by using hot glue. I'm using Gorilla hot glue sticks. They work so awesome with wood. I just love them. And we're going to repeat that with the other popsicle stick, this one. And we're going to add that hot glue, glue it over here, flip it over. And as you can see, we have a long palette right now. Those are the palettes from Dollar Tree. And now we're going to use antique wax and we're going to apply that antique wax on our palette in the front, in the creases in between the palette slats, and in the sides. Let me show you. We're gonna paint it like this and I'm using the side of my sponge so I don't get a lot of that antique wax. And as you can see, we're painting the insides right now. Like that. Then we will grab that palette after it's dry. And here is how it's looking. And we're gonna take our spoon and our fork and look at that. They look so beautiful in that copper. And we're gonna glue them like this to the palette by using the same Gorilla glue that we used before. We just add a little bit of hot glue and we glue it like this. And then we're gonna glue the fork also like that. And after that, we can add some letters to the top or the bottom where you prefer to add them. I'm gonna add mine in the top. And I'm going to use the eat letters. And I'm just adding those eat letters because, well, we use the spoon and the fork to eat. So we are going to add those to the top like that. They are looking so cute. I'm gonna make another one. And we're gonna add the A, and then we're gonna flip this over to add some twine to the back so we can hang them. And I'm using this piece of twine that I have left over from another project and gluing it to the back. Now let me flip it so you can see it. And here we have both of them because I made two, I told you. They are looking so beautiful. I can't wait to put them on my kitchen. Remember that if you like modern farmhouse, boho decor, and lots of silly jokes, that's what I do here. So subscribe and hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, go and check me out on my social media so we can be friends over there and have lots and lots of fun. For our last project, we're going to make a Stein using this, and this was my letterboard that broke. So I'm going to remove the back, and I'm going to take this frame, and I'm going to paint it in black, gloss black all around. And while that's drying, I'm going to grab some cork, and I'm going to measure the amount that I need of that cork using the back of my sign. And as you can see, I'm leaving a little bit more or extra on the side so we can cut that a little bit later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, add some hot glue on that back, like that, and start gluing it. But we have to be careful and we have to take our time because this was rolled up, and as you can see, it just wants to curl. So we have to take our time to attach that cork to the back. Then we're gonna cut the excess like this. And when we have it, we're gonna start adding letters, and let's make it a Let's Dine in today. So for that, I'm gonna play a lot with these letters, and you will watch me just playing around. This is what I like to do, and I wanted to show you that when you're making a sign, the best thing to do is to play around with your letters until you get them where you want them, especially when you're using this type of letters, wooden or something like that. After we finish playing with them, we're gonna start attaching them with the Gorilla Glue sticks that we've been using because that works perfectly for wood. So we just attach the Let's, and then we're gonna move on to the Today in the bottom, and we are gonna play around with all those letters again. I told you I play with those letters. And after we play with them, what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue them also using our hot glue. Just like this. And as you can see, I start with the end letter and the beginning and the end one. And then I go to the middle and then attach the others. That's the best way if you want to space them right, because if not, you will have different types of space in between them. And now I'm just playing around with the end, and I decided that it looks better in this corner. So I'm gonna glue it like this. And let's take those Dine letters because they need a little bit extra, and we're gonna add it to it. So we're gonna paint them using black paint and just a paintbrush, and we're gonna paint them all around the front and the sides. We're not gonna paint the back because hot glue won't stick to paint. Just remember that every time you're painting something, try to avoid the parts that have or are going to have the hot glue. Now, we're going back to playing with the letters. So, I'm just grabbing the letters, just playing with them, seeing where I want them before I commit to gluing them down. Now that I decided where I want them, I'm gonna glue them to the cork. And as you can see, I keep playing with them. So, when I decide where I want them, I add the hot glue, glue them to the cork. And after that, we will have a beautiful sign. But guess what? We're missing the frame. So we have to attach that frame. So now that it's done, like this, it's so cute, but it needs its frame. Let's put it on its frame, that it's looking beautiful. And after we have it placed, it was a little bit of a struggle. Here we have it all placed in its frame, and as I told you, it was a struggle because of the cork. But here we have it looking beautiful. And here we have all of them together. Here you have the beautiful floral arrangement. Wait, that's greenery arrangement. And then you'll see the beautiful fork and spoon set. And I wouldn't believe that I just used old forks and spoon that I had to go to the trash for that. And now we have the beautiful sign from a broken letterboard. Remember that in the description box down below, I'm going to leave you the link to the playlist and also to Mom's from MomDas Live Handmade and Shushana's from Regal Design by Shushana links to their channel so you can go and check them out. And you will find the link to the playlist so you can go and check out what everyone else came up with for this challenge. And if you like this one, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.